Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year's Eve. It is the eve of the new year, and on this New Year's Eve, I promised you an awesome video, and tonight is going to be my infamous macadamia almond keto cookies. They're amazing, guys, and I want to show you and share with you because they have such good high fat and such low carb that it is an outstanding snack if you're craving something sweet. So if you want to see how I do this, keep watching. For our first ingredient, we are going to use 2.5 cups of this Bob's Red Mill almond meal. I like the almond meal better than the almond flour because it contains the actual skin of the almond and it's not peeled. So I like that for the high fiber content. The next ingredient here is 8 tablespoons of butter, and I am going to make this into a liquid by putting it into my microwave. I have 2 eggs here. We're going to be using the Trader Joe's baking powder. We're going to use 1 teaspoon of that, 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract, and we're going to use 1/2 cup of macadamia nuts. Now, I've already started to bang them up a little bit to do like a rough chop. That's why the bag looks as bad as it does. But this is 1/2 cup, and we are going to use this in our recipe. So let's get started making these cookies. Okay, so in our bowl are the 2.5 cups of almond meal. I'm going to be adding in the 8 tablespoons of Kerrygold butter. And next I am going to add in the 1/2 cup of macadamias, which I did do a rough chop. I kind of cut them in half. That's just how I like them. It kind of reminds me of how chocolate chips would be in a cookie instead of big whole macadamias, but you know, you don't have to chop them. That's just my preference. I'm going to be doing my teaspoon of baking powder. So here's 1/4 teaspoon, and 1 more quarter equals half. There's the other one. So we got a teaspoon of baking powder in there, and I'm going to pour the vanilla in, and then we are going to add the eggs, and we're going to make our cookie dough. Okay, vanilla has been added, and now go in the 2 eggs. And I am literally going to take a fork and just mix this around till it's well incorporated and makes a cookie dough. And then I'm going to show you how we bake our cookies. This is so simple, guys, and it is so good and full of the healthy fat from the egg, from the almond meal, the macadamias, and the butter. I mean, this is like a power fat bomb in a cookie. And wait till you see how chewy these things come out. You won't believe it. All right, so let's get started on making this batter. The magic of television, here is our cookie dough, and it is definitely a cookie dough. Now, I did forget one secret ingredient. Guys, how are we going to make this sweet? Well, you know me and my sweet leaf stevia. Here we go. 10 packets of sweet leaf stevia I put in this because don't forget, we have 2.5 cups of dough, and we need to sweeten it up. So 10 packets of stevia are going in this batter, and then we'll continue to mix. 10 packets of sweet leaf stevia have now been added to the bowl, and I'm going to continue to mix so everything is incorporated. So I went ahead and I put the cookie dough out on a parchment paper lined cookie sheet. I find that the parchment paper works really well with these. Now, as you can see, they're fairly close together, and they're fairly high on the cookie sheet here. I have to let you know that when you bake these in the oven, they don't really spread out like your typical cookie. They kind of stay in this shape, so you can kind of put them close together, as you can see. And you can see these macadamias in there, and the almond, and the vanilla, and the egg, and everything, the butter. This is the perfect cookie, so I am going to take you for a walk, and we're going to put these in the oven, and we're going to bake them at 350. I'm going to start out with about 20 minutes. And sometimes my oven gets a little hot, so I might tone it down to 300 depending. But so yeah, let's get them in the oven and check them out in just a couple minutes. Okay, so they're in the oven, and like I said, we'll wait about, I'm going to say 20 minutes. Let's cook them 20 minutes at 350, and we'll be back. All right, guys, cookie alarm is going off, and let's take a peek. As you can see, the edges of these are starting to get a light golden brown. I'm going to keep them in there for another 2 to 3 minutes, and then we'll pull them out, and I'll show you how they look. Here they are out of the oven. So I wound up cooking them another 2 to 3 minutes. So yeah, I have to tell you guys, I'm obsessed, and I can't make these enough in my house. Everybody loves them. They come out, look, here it is in my hand. So this is a really nice sized cookie. And when you break them, guys, they are, look, chewy. Oh yeah, chewy cookies. So I beg you to make these and let me know in the comments below how you love them. Now, how I store these is I have a Pyrex dish and I put the rubber top on it and I keep them out. You can refrigerate them if you like, but I recommend keeping them in an airtight container because it keeps them nice and soft. Otherwise, they get crunchy, and I am not into crunchy cookies. I like soft ones. And I also don't recommend eating these every single day. Have these as a treat, a snack. You know, have one cookie maybe every few days. Don't go crazy. I'm going to put the recipe and all of the nutritional information at the end of the video. I also inserted this into my Fitness Pal, and it is under Feliciannurse's Almond Macadamia Cookies. All of the NI is in there, and you can add it right to your diary. So anyway, guys, try my cookies. Let me know how you like them, and I will see you in my next video. Happy New Year. Love you guys. Bye.